Is there a lean and mean? And maybe goes with wrestling, lean and mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably not that thing.
I'm not sure.
Honestly, don't call me a wimp here, but we get the kids meal. And we have adult, like it's kids meal, but they make it kind of a little more of an adult portion because it's so much food, man. And so I get a kids, I think, pulled pork. That's what I get with some fries and a drink, and that's good.
Super basic, super delicious.
Yeah.
I'm a Z-Man with fries when I go up there.
Z-Man. What's on the Z-Man? Explain the Z-Man. Is that the onion ring on that?
Yeah, so it's onion ring, provolone, the sauce, bun, pickles, and I think it's pulled pork or is it brisket? Whatever.
I think it's pulled pork.
I think it's pulled pork on there too. So, bam! All combinations really, really good. I think their fries are awesome. So always do that, or either that, or if you're eating with somebody, we've got like the full rack of ribs before.
Yeah.
And they throw a bunch of bread, and maybe it's just, I don't know, super healthy. Man, I don't know about that, but it's really, really, it's really, really good. So, and that's a great. I mean, I loved in that question for KC because everybody we've interviewed that we've asked that question to that's from Kansas City or lives in Kansas City, no one says, well, I don't really eat barbecue. Yeah. Everybody always is like, I do this right away. So
we know.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, we do know.
Jack Stacks. Have you checked out Jack Stacks?
I like Jack Stacks. That's also a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any of them that are terrible.
No.
Like you go and you're like, well, I don't want to go here.
But if you do go somewhere else, you'll notice if you eat their barbecue, it's just not very good once you've had KC barbecue.
Oh, you know what?
You're talking about around the country.
Around the country.
Yeah, that's true. I'll say this. And I don't want to call them out. But like any chain that you see that's like from, like you see in another state, but they try to come here and they try to do it, they usually go out of business. Like there was a one off of Metcalf. I don't remember. Well, we weren't going to call anybody out.
Famous Dave.
Famous Dave.
Famous Dave's yellow. I know what you're talking about. Famous Dave's.
Out of here.
Not going to work in this place.
Out of business real quick, right? Because it's not the KC stuff.
Dude, no. My parents come down here from Iowa. They're from small town Iowa, so they don't get good barbecue like we have down here.
Yeah.
They want to go there. They want to go Famous Dave's. I'm like,
not Famous Dave's.
I am not taking you to Famous Dave's.
The marketing.
I'm not taking Famous.
The marketing must have worked on these dudes, but you did. You got to take them to the right spots.
Oh yeah. Well, they go to Omaha and it's Nebraska. Nothing good comes from Nebraska, so
I don't want to say that.
They don't. No, I will. Not from Iowa. It's a natural hate.
Go Big Reds from you.
No, don't say that. They're up on the list with Kansas. So
all right, take it easy. Midwest Mike's, take it easy.
But yeah, no, Jack Stack's probably my favorite. That's when I want to really treat myself. But Big's Barbecue over in Lawrence, if you ever had it, they have it at the KU games.
Okay.
So if you ever at the KU games, their wings are
Bigs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Their wings are so good.
One thing we haven't gotten to, and again, I don't know if there's enough time here, is girls wrestling. Girls wrestling is now a thing in the state of Kansas. They passed it last year, so girls will wrestle girls. They can wrestle for a state title just like boys can. And so we're excited about that. We don't have any girls on the team yet, but we do have 4 to 5 girls, maybe more in the middle school, 7th and 8th graders who are wrestling who will be coming to us. And there's some girls who are showing some interest in the high school, but they could make history. They could be the first state placers in China Mission East history. And they'll be the first state champions this year in the history of Kansas for girls wrestling. And that's exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And when I first got here, me and you were having this conversation about girls wrestling and how it's blowing up in America and Kansas. You know, we got Baker University has a team now. They have a women's wrestling team.
I wasn't aware of that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they're they got a lot of new girls in there.
Ottawa, I think, has a girls wrestling team as well.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, and again, it's just another opportunity for those girls to compete in the winter. Right now, they've got basketball, they've got bowling for their high school. Now they have wrestling.
Yeah.
So,
does this add a new dimension for your program?
What it does in that. If you have girls and it starts to grow, I hope that the school district will get on board and hiring assistants to coach those girls in wrestling, and because right now we've got our hands full with the boys program. We can take a handful of girls, but after that, when we start growing the program, like Cameron, Missouri, they've got a girls program, 25, 30 girls in it. With a program like that, they're going to need a coaching staff, and so it's a good problem to have. It's opportunities for kids, and it teaches girls all the things we've been talking about. That we're teaching boys, right? And the girls are doing the same thing.
Yeah, and the girls are just as good. I'm not going to say as a better. but the girls are just as good. Those girls get scrappy out there, man.
It's an Olympic sport. Girls wrestling's an Olympic sport. So, it'll be interesting to see how fast it grows here in Kansas.
Would you ever coach women's wrestling?
Well, I am. Like once
are.
Girls are,
Wow.
I'm going to be the women's wrestling coach.
Women's team alone.
Great question.
Well, no. Hold on, time out. If it was just a women's team, no boys, they said, here, you're hired for this women's team job.
You know what? I've got 2 daughters at home. I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I really enjoy coaching the guys, and I have for a long time. And I was a head softball coach for 5 years, for half a decade, so that kind of helped prepare me for girls wrestling.
We talked about that last time.
Last time we talked about girls softball, but now we got girls wrestling and boys wrestling.
Yeah,
so we got them both.
It's huge. That's huge. That's awesome.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to speak on, Coach?
Yeah. No. I want to thank you, Click, and Midwest Mikes for having me on.
Yeah, we love having you on, man.
And your support of high school athletics, and appreciate you guys.
So December
4th, I think, is our first duel. Yes, December 4th is our first duel. If not, just shoot me an email. I'll make sure you get your corrected on that schedule. And that's Blue Valley High School. We're hosting Blue Valley High School.
Blue Valley High.
And then with the January 3rd is the duel where we're over at Shawnee Mission West, where maybe we'll have a traveling trophy.
For
you
should definitely do that.
Yeah,
that
big
make it better.
Yeah, make a big lance.
Something, man. Something cool that the guys will hold on to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Coach Ufford.
That's it. We're going to wrap it up, man.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back, wrap the show up a little bit. Bam.